Hello. You can see me totally a cappella. I was not going to come on tonight, to be honest with you. Hi, sis. Um, okay. Yeah, the reason I'm on tonight, you can thank Sandy for that. She sort of cajoled me into coming on. I'm in a lot of pain today. I actually know it's a lot worse today, and I kind of expected that on some level, Carol, because anytime you injure yourself, hi, Joyce. Anytime you injure yourself, the next day is worse. It just is. This morning, yeah, I didn't want everybody to worry about me. This morning, I was going to go to the urgent care, but I have to tell you, I did sleep well last night. I actually fell asleep. I don't know what time, but I slept high. I slept till five something, and then I let the dogs out, came back, and I went back to sleep till eight something. And I sort of dozed off again a few times. I just was tired, and I guess the pain sort of makes you feel tired as well. My foot is definitely still swollen. I can move my toes, so I'm sure my toes are not broken. I do have pain going up my leg, but I think that's kind of natural because of that crazy position I wound up in. And I was going to go, but I didn't go because I spent too long in bed. So I spoke to Linda late in the afternoon and I told her if I'm not feeling a lot better in the morning, I will go in the morning and I will get an x-ray taken. I don't think anything's broken. I really don't. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But it's very hard to walk on because it's all swollen, so it really hurts. So I've been walking only. Yeah, I'm really not drinking. I'm drinking a lot, but not water. I keep thinking about it. I've had one or two glasses of water today. The rest of it has been either ginger ale or I had a few cups of tea. And yeah, so I mean, I'll see. If it's bothering me, I'll definitely go tomorrow. I also don't want to go and wind up sitting with people who have the flu and wind up giving up one issue for another one that's going to make me even sicker. So, I'll decide in the morning, but Linda, 10:30 or 11 o'clock, so she's aware of that, and we'll see how it plays out. I will tell you, having slept on the chair last night, yeah, really, um, I can't go that early, Sandy. I'm not an early person. Exactly, and I don't want to get sicker. This is going to take whatever time it's going to take to heal. I don't want to trade it for something worse. It's like being in the hospital. You pick up all these other bugs. I played that game. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to heal. I want to get better. And okay, I definitely will check it out if I'm not feeling a whole lot better. As I said, I will do that. But again, I have some real concern. I just don't want to get anybody else's bug. So we'll see how it plays out in the morning. I did more resting today, probably too much, because after lying in bed for hours and hours, I guess my leg was also stiff. It Most of what's hurting me is from the knee down, so it's really not the area of the surgery per se. So it's more that lower part of the extremity and my foot. My foot is, hi Sheila. So yeah, I mean, listen, as my mother would say, this too shall pass. I would have been extremely happy to have not gone through this. I would wish that it had not happened. The wait time, I looked online today. The wait time is averaging 5 to 8 minutes, so it's no big deal. I mean, I can check in the morning and see if it's any different, but that's what they were saying. I checked three different ones. They all have the x-ray, the digital x-ray equipment, so that I can get everything done right there. and that's it. I mean, I absolutely did not want to go to a hospital. I didn't want to spend 5 or 6 hours in an emergency room picking up God knows what else and reminding myself of the horror of last year. I need to get past it. I pray that nothing is broken. I don't think it is. It doesn't feel like that kind of pain, I don't think. So we'll see. Um, yeah, it's actually City MD is what we've got all around here. So no, they don't do that. They don't do that. And I have to get there. I have to tell you, the first time I went up the stairs, I was terrified. It wasn't even going up so much as knowing that I had to come back down again. And it was so traumatic for me falling that I was terrified. So what I did was I went back to basics and I held onto the railing with both my hands and I walked sideways down the steps, um, coming back down. So that part of it was okay. I made sure that I ate today so that I wouldn't be weak. I do have to drink more water, there's no question, because as I say, what I've been drinking essentially has been the ginger ale and tea, so I need to drink more water. And I'm going to try to drink at least 3 glasses before I go to bed and take it from there. I mean, I'm doing the best I can. I try to work on some designs on the computer just not to focus on my problem, thinking that if I could distract myself, that would have been helpful. But it sort of is what it is. On another note, I had another one of the meals tonight from the Meals on Wheels. Tonight, it was in the afternoon. Um, it was ziti with tomato sauce. Irene, it is keep the leg elevated, but go. Yeah, I mean, my leg is elevated on the bed now, but that's not as good as when I elevate it in the chair because it's elevated higher than my heart, so that works better. I was thrilled to discover last night that I could turn ever so slightly to my right side and fall asleep. And as I say, picture it. I love it. Yes, it was ziti with meat sauce and Italian vegetables. And I had mentioned the last time they say that everything has to be cooked in the microwave for 7.5 minutes. It's too long. 7.5 minutes is just too long. And what it's doing is it's calcifying a lot of the food. It's not good. So I did it for 6 minutes, 45 seconds today, 1912. Um, but it was good. It was good. I actually ate it all. So that was nice. Yes. I'm not walking on it too much. I walked on it doing what I needed to do. And then I just either got into bed or I got onto the chair. The only thing is, having not walked on it most of the day, it hurt more than it hurt when I was walking on it. Now, that could be coincidental, and it could be that. And I recognize that the body swelling is swelling to protect itself from further damage. So, yeah, I think mine is 1100 watts. So, yeah, and it's smart. There's no question about it. I didn't even take my socks off, so I don't know what my foot looks like because if I take my socks off, I won't be able to put them back on. I can't get down there. So I really can't do that at this point. So I'm kind of leaving it on for now. So I have no idea what my foot actually looks like. And yeah, I would imagine that I probably have smelly feet. Hi, Melissa. So, Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not as traumatized by it as I was yesterday. It was just, I think the biggest part of it for me is that I finally was having an appointment on Monday to go see about a listing, and I'm so desperate for money because it's running out. So all of that was playing into the way that I felt yesterday, and it left me terrified and thinking, oh my God, what did I do to myself and what happens now? And now I'm in trouble. So I'm just not going to focus on any of that. I'm going to focus on what I can do right at the moment. I'm assuming, hi Pat, I'm assuming that I am not going to be able to go on Monday. If she needs somebody on Monday, I will have to wind up sharing it with somebody, which I can't do. In a lot of pain today, Pat. It's swollen and painful today. But it's basically mostly a little bit on the bottom of my two toes, but mostly on the top of my foot that feels swollen, and it just is very, very sore. A little bit on my calf because my foot sort of bent back on itself. So a lot of this stuff, I knew it was going to hurt more today. I knew it. Um, so it's that part of it is okay. Yeah, Sandy, you can't take that road with me. Just, it is what it is. I just had real concern and I was feeling a lot better this morning. The pain was much better this morning. The pain only started to get worse as the day wore on. So, I really honestly thought this morning that I just didn't need it. And as I say, I really do not want to trade one issue for another. It's just, it was so fast. It really was so fast. And I kept trying to figure out what I had done wrong that made it happen. Yeah, it's true, sis. I was not going to come on tonight because I was in pain and I just didn't want to belabor it with everybody. But then Sandy came on and she said that everybody was worried, and I didn't want to worry everybody either. I didn't take Tylenol. I was thinking of taking my Advil again. My pressure was a little bit higher today, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. The Advil did seem to help yesterday, but I don't know if I was in as much pain yesterday as I am today. Different kind of pain uh, today. It just, sort of is what it is. At least I'm able to walk, such as it is. Yeah, no, so I'm glad that I did. Yeah, um, yeah, it's just hard because anytime you have an injury, the pain is worse the second day. If I were able to reach my foot, I would wrap it with a castor oil bandage, and I'm sure it would help a lot. Tylenol rather than the Advil, but I thought the Advil was supposed to be better for the pain. So I don't know. I don't know. I've got both. So I definitely could do that. Yeah, I'll definitely take something before I go to sleep. It was funny because Linda said to me, take the oxycodone. And I said, I am not taking the oxy because the price that I pay with constipation with that is not worth it. And she said, with just one pill? And I said, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think I probably will take the Advil. The only thing is I want to check my pressure first because I don't want to eat before taking the Advil. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's really it's a nice shade. I know it raises the blood pressure, and my pressure was a little bit on the high side today. not for any reason other than the fact that with exactly, other than the fact that, I didn't take my pills at the normal time. Pain raises blood pressure too, I know, I know. So, I definitely am gonna have to do something. I'm assuming if I'm taking 1 Advil, it's not gonna kill me with blood pressure. So, I'll go under the assumption that I'll be okay with 1. I don't take a lot from pain. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Yes. Yeah, really, really sore. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Advil. Ibuprofen is hard on the stomach. Well, I'll make sure that I have something to eat first. I just actually for dinner because I had the ziti with the meat sauce for lunch. I had one night after the other. What? Um, oh, honey, go lie down, please. Oh, I will eat a little something. I had chocolate is great for pain, right? I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich jam, actually. Um, so yeah, I don't wanna have too much milk because I don't have that much milk left. I was going to go to the supermarket the day that I fell down the stairs. I so wish I had gone. I really wish I had gone. That's what you had for dinner? Yeah, I actually didn't mind it. I had it on their whole wheat bread, and their whole wheat bread all their bread is really good. I still have 4 slices of bread left. Yeah, I don't wanna ask Linda to get me any food because she gets so stressed having to do it that it's just not worth it. I mean, thank God I have the Meals on Wheels, so at least I'm not without food. There are a few things, that would be nice to have, but I do have those little containers of milk, so I'm sure I can kind of make do with some stuff if it's a day or 2 or 3. I just pray that it's not longer term than that. I just want to heal. I was talking to my friend Jackie tonight, and I said to her, I said, "Remember how I was talking on Friday about how happy I was that my leg was finally almost the same size as my other leg?" I was so happy to see that the swelling was down a lot, and then I fell. So it is what it is. But again, I don't want to belabor it. Exactly. Exactly. So it is what it is. But as long as I can get around to do the little things that I have to, letting the dogs out is a big thing. Yeah, one of them, I've got friends with issues. I mean, Jackie goes to the store all the time, but she would find it hard to go pick up stuff for me. I can always call one of those services and, if I have to. I also am running out of dog food, and that's the scary thing for me. I thought of going for that also the other day, but I knew I had enough to last me over the weekend. I hope it does, Melissa. I hope it heals way faster. Yeah, so I can do pea pot if I have to and just get some things. So at least if I have milk and butter, I've got some eggs left. And again, I get the dog food at Mutts and Butts because the dog food that I get for them is not available everywhere. I probably could order it online. I don't know how many days it would take to get here. I don't know if I have enough time. Maybe I'll try to do that in the morning. There is a place where I can order it online. No, Chewy's no good, unfortunately. I used to get it from Chewy all the time, but Chewy stopped carrying Froms. So I don't know why. Maybe they were discounting it a little bit. Maybe they weren't allowed to. But there is this other place, and I forgot the name of it. But I had used them when the dogs were at the woman's house who took care of them while I was sick. So I used that other place and had the food delivered to her. So yeah, I have to have that done. And yeah, it'll all it'll all work itself out. As I say, I think it was more the trauma of having it happen and that first impression that I was setting myself back. Yes, I don't know why they stopped, but I got it from them for years. No, I'm not still icing. I don't know if I should be, but I'm not. I actually would have loved to get into the shower and run the hot water on it, but I might have to get my pills at Walgreens also. Yeah, they're ready. So that Linda might pick that up for me. That she might do. So, yeah, I mean, that's not a big deal. I think I still have 4 or 5 pills left. But of course, if I don't get it in a few days, I'll have to reorder it because they only hold it for X number of days. So I'll see. Yeah, maybe she'll go pick that up for me. I'm not sure. And the rest of it, I'm playing by ear. I was shook. I really was shook. Get ice bags to put in the refrigerator. Oh, okay. I could definitely check and see but I have no money in the house, so I can't even give them a tip because I also had to stop at the bank, which I put everything off the other day because I thought I had time. And it just goes to show you never know how much time you do or don't have. So, yeah, I'll have to figure it all out. I think a lot of it is going to depend upon how I feel tomorrow or tomorrow and the next day. And I have to figure out what I'm going to say to the um, the person whose house I'm supposed to see. Oh, my toes are so sore. My toes on the top of my foot. Yeah, not fun. It is definitely not fun. Ouch. So, what is happening with everybody else? Nobody talking tonight? Hello? Are people writing things that I'm just not seeing or oh, okay. Yeah, right. Just another night. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know something though? I would settle for boring. I would love boring. Yeah. I was very worried myself, sis. I really was. I was very, very worried because of what my surgeon had said to me when she wanted me to wear the brace. And she said to me, the last thing you want is to fall. So when it happened, I could hear her words in my ears and it frightened me. Boring is definitely good. I'll settle for boring. Yeah. So again, I'm trying to kind of manage in whatever way I can, whatever limited way that I can. Of course, it being my right foot means I can't get in the car and I can't drive, and here we go again. Oh, oh, okay. Was it fun for her? Because sometimes they love it and sometimes they're afraid when they go the first time. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I did too. And you have Sandy to thank for that because she contacted me and she said, "Are you coming on?" I really wasn't sure if I was going to, not the tiniest bit in the mood to put any makeup on. So You are seeing me a cappella. And I hurt. Oh, oh, funny. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love elephants. I just love elephants so much. Yes, I know that's a horrible thing. It really is. It's criminal the way they, yeah. What was the oops? Did I miss something? I had done another video before I fell down the stairs, so I was trying, I downloaded that to my phone and now I have to, oh, okay. And now I have to upload it. So, yeah, yeah, I think so. How I wish I could get in the tub, Denise. I really do. I'm afraid to even, they're supposed to mean long life. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This is, this is me. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Joyce. Yeah, it's hard. If somebody said to me, listen, this this is going to be really painful, but in 3 days from now, you're going to feel a heck of a lot better. I would tolerate it very well. I can tolerate pain. I am worried about, I know, I'm afraid to go near the tub, but I have the transfer bench, so I wanted to at least sit on the bench and I wanted to be able to maybe run some nice warm water on that leg and foot, but I don't think I could do it. And I would be afraid if I had to stand up, turn the water on or off. Last thing I want is to break my neck in the tub. Exactly. That's me, Melissa. As long as I know there's an end in sight, I can deal with it. And as long as they tell me that, I didn't create long term issues for myself, it's the long term stuff I just don't have the wherewithal to handle. A European bath, is that anything like a sponge bath? It's the simple things in life. You're right, Carol. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing when I first came home from the hospital. I had to do that because I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in using, well, first of all, they installed the transfer bench backwards. So it was useless for me in the beginning, even when it was fixed. Exactly, Joyce. We need to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, a lot of people have a low pain tolerance. Mine is high, which is probably not a good thing because, yes, exactly. A PTA bath. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely have to do something like that. Yesterday, I couldn't sit on the toilet, and I know this is TMI, but oh, yeah, I'm sure it does. Because the swelling on the top of my foot was so bad that when I tried to sit down, the pain was terrible. It didn't hurt nearly as much today. It hurts, but not nearly as much. So I was grateful for that, that I was able to sit down. I also got I got my cane from the landing. Do I have a post office box? No, I don't. Yeah, I haven't had one for a long time. Yeah, yeah. You just don't want to, as we get older, we just don't want to run the risk of any injury that's going to make it long term for us to get better. Oh, I'm sure you will. I have to tell you, I was so cold. It got so frigidly cold. That's why I didn't go today. It was no, it's not easy. It was so frigidly cold. I kept opening the door to let the dogs out or in, And I said, oh my God, new body parts store. We really need that. No question about it. Our parts are wearing out. So new parts are a good thing. My big toe feels like it's pulling down. It's um it's definitely sore. But I do know what it feels like to be broken because years ago it was broken. And the night that I broke it, I could not sleep because the pain was throbbing pain. It was absolutely horrible. So this is not that. This is different. This is definitely painful. There's no question about it. I am going to oh, oh, thanks, Donna. Um, did you? Yeah, no, I've been pretty lucky with that kind of stuff most of my life, but after the radiation and they warned me that it could compromise my hip and that it could go at any time, not knowing how much damage the radiation did to the bone, that it's one of those thoughts that's sort of in the back of my mind. I don't think about it a lot, but I do think about it occasionally. And yeah, so it is what it is. But I'm definitely going to sleep in the chair again tonight. Oh, Renee, so glad you did. How are you doing? Are you feeling a lot better? I don't know. I don't know if it can. And, it could happen at any time. I wonder, though, I mean, they also were talking about because my, oh, what do you call it? Where you reproduce the blood cells, because that was being killed off in the radiation therapy. What is it? The bone marrow wasn't reproducing at the time of the radiation. Yeah, so it had to come back. Wow. Yeah. Hi, Mary. Buff? I'm not sure what buff means in this sense. I have to take a look. I must have missed something. Oh, I got good rest last night, Kathy. I actually slept better than I have slept in a while. I was in the chair, my leg was elevated, and I slept from whatever time till five something, then let the dogs out, then went back to sleep until after probably about 8:30ish, 8:15, 8:30, something like that. So yeah, I got pretty decent sleep. And then I fell asleep a couple of times during the day today, but by that time I was in a lot of pain. So I don't know who was talking about buff. Thank goodness. Yeah, that was definitely helpful. I have to change my position holding this phone because my hand starts to cramp. I'm buffering. Oh, here we go again. I don't see it at my end, so I don't know if it's me or if it's you. Yeah. Oh, I'm not buffering there. Good. Test tomorrow. Good. Oh, No, I have not been letting the dogs on the bed and trying to keep buffer. What is it? Not buffering for you. Okay. Oh, the test is Monday. I spoke to Sheila earlier today. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget to let me know, Renee, after your tests how it went. Just want to make sure you're okay. Ouch. Oh, ow. That foot is really hurting. Oh boy. Ah, there they go. I have let them out a number of times and I just want to do it only one more time and let them back in and let that be it for the night. I am, I don't want to say I'm tired because all I did today was rest. Yeah, it's really hard when you go through all this stuff as we get older because it gets more and more frightening. It really does. I am downstairs, but I went upstairs. Uh-huh. Yeah, last night definitely took a toll on me. There's no question. But I see that's just it. Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want to go to the hospital last night because I said if anybody tries to put me back in the hospital, oh my God. Uh-huh. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to see how I feel. If it feels bad in the morning, I will go. If it does not, I will not go because, as I say, I don't want to risk trading a sore foot that's getting better for a flu that could get way worse. No, I don't have to go down. I have to go up to warm up my food in the microwave. Um, just make sure it's my left shin because my right one hurts. So, yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna end it a little bit early tonight. Nursing homes are the worst. The worst. Yeah, I know. I know they have to heal correctly. I'm just praying that it's not broken. I think I'd know if it was broken, wouldn't I? I mean, wouldn't there be a different kind of pain? This really feels like a pain from swelling and from soreness. Night, Myra. Night, Pat. So I don't know. I think, well, all right. I will, let's say 75, 80%. Yes, I will definitely let you know tomorrow. 75, 80% I will go. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd know. I really think I'd know. Now watch, I'll go tomorrow and they'll tell me I've got breaks in several places. I know what broken toes feel like. Yeah. Oh, oh, that's not good. I hope it is. Yeah. Again, it's my pleasure, but again, it's thanks to Sandy. Look at the weather. Oh, snow. Oh, yuck, yuck, yuck. I really cannot even imagine that. Hi, PJ. Yeah, thanks, Rita. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get a decent night's sleep. I'm gonna take my um, Advil after I take a little something to eat, and then I will, yeah, and then I'll try to get some sleep. All right, take care, everybody. Love you, and I hope you all have a good night. Renee, keeping fingers and toes crossed for you that you have good news on Monday, and don't forget to let me know. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody. Yeah, thanks so much.